Now, the fallout from Russia's invasion of Ukraine is being felt around the world, with global food supplies taking a hit. Both are among the world's largest grain exporters, and as the conflict and sanctions take their toll, countries are shaking up their supply lines, while other grain-producing nations are taking advantage of the shortfall. Kim Do-yeon with the details.
With no end to the war in Ukraine in sight, countries are moving fast to either secure wheat supplies or gain global market share for their crops, as Ukraine's production is hit hard. According to the UN Food and Agriculture Organization, around 50 countries import 30% of their wheat from either Russia or Ukraine, with some countries importing up to 60%. According to the Wall Street Journal, Russia, despite sanctions, has been able to export its wheat to some countries, and while Ukraine has struggled to bring its crops to market, Russia has gained ground. Citing AgFlow, a Switzerland-based crop data firm, the paper said Egypt's wheat imports from Russia grew 580% in March from a year ago, adding exports to Iran, Turkey, and Libya all more than doubled. Other countries are also increasing their market share, with countries trying to gain new supply lines. Exports from other grain-producing countries on the Black Sea, such as Bulgaria and Romania, also grew in March, according to the firm, with wheat shipments from South American countries including Brazil and Argentina more than doubling, while those from Australia rose nearly 75%. Governments around the world are working to make up for lost grain supplies. In March, Ireland launched a nearly $11 million program to encourage farmers to grow more crops such as wheat, oats, and barley, hoping to reduce that country's dependence on imported grain. The Biden administration last week asked Congress for $500 million to help boost U.S. crop production in an effort to make up for global shortfalls. However, the Wall Street Journal reported that with the amount of production that Ukraine was responsible for, along with massive acreage usually utilized, it will be impossible to make up the shortage despite global efforts. Kim Do-yeon, Arirang News.